Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So, since we were playing last, I cleaned up a bit more of what we had here. I actually took all the farms down. I just thought, you know what? I just want to take them down. Didn't want to deal with them, and so we've taken them down. We might need them later on. Maybe we will never need them. I don't know. I just know we have enough apples for a lifetime, wood in a normal usage for a lifetime, and sticks for a lifetime. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just get rid of it. I know there is a mod on here. I don't know what it's called. I think it was like range. Oh, here it is. Range pumps. Pump range. I've never played with this mod ever. I know it exists. That's basically all I know, really. And so I thought I'd give it a try and see how it works. I was thinking maybe I could look into some kind of lava gen over time. That's really only, if it works out, But I wanted to try it out first, so let's go ahead and, you know what? Maybe we should. It'd suck if I lost that because of, being too close. Let's first of all fill this up just in case if I need more of this done later on. And let's go ahead and just take this with us. How's this doing? I guess it hasn't changed because I haven't really used anything recently. But there you go. So now we have our lava bucket and... Oh, there was an iron pick in there before with no durability. Interesting. There you go. And so there we have it. So it's a pump, and I assume you need power to it. Yeah, it looks like it has power required. And then you need other stuff, I'm assuming, to it as well. So that's good. Let's go and get ourselves a servo. Let's get ourselves a fluid duct. Now, I haven't tried this mod, just letting you know. This is just, haven't played this, haven't tried it, etc., etc. Apparently we have less claim chunks than we had before. I think that's because I kind of switched mods here at one point. I'm thinking, you know what? How do I get rid of... Oh, here you go. There you go. I can't see, so I think I'm going to instead just kind of list what I want. So I want this loaded. I want this loaded. I want this loaded. Probably like this for now. And then the smeltery, I guess, you can load. And then your farm. I don't know if this is the farm or not, so let's go over there. Probably should have built the farm on a 9x9 chunk place, but I'm sure I didn't even think of that. So yeah, you can see if we do the chunk borders here. So I guess that's taken. If we go over here, well, we can see the farm. Okay, so here's the farm. Farm is in, oh man, 4 different chunks. Of course, that would be me. And so we'll go like this anyways and grab it. And oh, I don't even know if we did the chunk loading. I think that was just the regular. Oh, there you go, chunk loaded. So you can do the chunk loading or not. I don't know if I want to chunk load those right now. I probably chunk load these two, chunk load the center. Chunk load that, I guess, if we need it, and then chunk load that, and then I'll probably chunk load there. There you go. So because I have it on the server, we've gotten less claim chunks, but I think it's the same amount of chunk loading as before. It doesn't really matter. I don't know if range pumps actually automatically load chunks either. I mean, it's something I could play with, etc. And then let's look at what we can do for options here. So let's try Ender Tank, actually. Let's see. Ender Tank. Hello. So we got their Ender Tank back, which is awesome. And you need 2 of those to start with. One to kind of like send and receive sort of idea. So there you go. You got 2 of those. And while we're at it, this mod is called Ender Storage. Maybe it's time to make ourselves some bags. So you got your bag here. And we probably have everything. Awesome. And then you got your ender chest, which you can just easily go like this. Awesome. And this can kind of basically replace our yellow bag. Get rid of your yellow bag, and you can use this for now on. Now, you're going to have to hook up this to your system. As you can see, I don't have really a system anymore. I had the thing set up here. I removed it temporarily. It was actually eating quite a bit of power, if you can believe that. Because with upgrades in it, it'll eat it up quite a bit, so keep that in mind. But anyway, so now when you throw stuff into it, say for example I'll put a couple pipes in there, it'll automatically go into the system. Now, you might want the stack upgrade, but like I said, the upgrades will tax it down. So if we go check the power usage over here, you will see that this importer is now 13 FE, which is the equivalent of 13 RF a tick. So this will go down even faster, and it's a pretty amount of power being used because of that. But we won't hold it against us. But now let's say if we go like this, well, let's put this stuff here just to make it a little. There you go. Woo! There you go. But now when you do this, it'll suck it a little better. There you go. Works much, much nicer for, cleaning up your inventory and things like that. Don't ask what's going on there. A ghost? I have no clue. Anyway, so there you go. So yeah, and the tanks work the same idea. They connect together. And then we can do something with it here. Okay, so let's look at a generator. Probably a lava generator. It's probably a geo. What's another word? Geo, lava, thermal. Just type in generator. It's gonna be this one here, I think. Oh, magmatic. Magmatic generator. There you go. So inventory generators seem quite based off of that one. So you need a furnace generator, a machine block. Okay, so we got 4 machine blocks. Oh, wow. And then we'll just make 4 of these. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just doing 4 of everything, it looks like. And then we're going to need some buckets here. There you go. So 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, and boom. And I'm going to go ahead and get this one. Oops, there you go. Don't know if this will let me shift click this. No. I wonder if I do it again, if it'll hold better or not. No, it looks like you have to do it each time. Interesting. Okay. So this should be enough, but don't trust me. It's like, do not trust me. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's check this out, shall we, my friends? So let's go to the Nether. I don't think these require grid power, but when you do hold on to them, they do show grid power. So if they do, I might need to do something with that, but we'll look at that over time. Now, you could do this through drums and do it manually, but I thought we'd try more of an automated system. That's kind of what I'm doing today, but you could do this however you'd like. But I thought it would be just fun just to see how this worked out, really. So let's get ourselves some materials here. I was wondering what that... I thought I was on some weird building material, and then I realized... Or some slime blocks, and then I realized it's the... that stuff makes a noise, so... There you go. The flesh makes a gross noise. I'm going to go ahead. I know this will probably destroy some, but I don't know if this range pump works right on here, just as is. So first of all, let's place it down and see what happens. We'll give it lava. Ooh, we have a small issue. I would blame myself on this one for sure. I did not bring a bucket with me, unfortunately. So we're just going to go back, unfortunately, back to the overworld to get a bucket. Because we need to give it enough power to start this off, right? So the idea is you use a lava generator, it'll feed itself, it'll go on, but if you don't do it right, you're not going to get it done right at all. Okay. I was going to say something more clever, but I couldn't come up with something. Okay. Okay, so, bucket. There we go. Yeah. And this should work, hopefully, a little bit better for our sake. Here we go. Ah. There we go. Okay, so I'm assuming we could just probably go like this. Oh, there you go. Does 40 RF a tick. It's sitting beside this, so this is starting to get its oomph. And there you go. It says empty, and it says scanning. We've never used this mod, so... Oh! Did it at one point say we had 100? Oh, it did say it had it. Oh, it's putting it into the adjacent inventory. Oh. That is a bit clever on that part. Okay, so let's try this again. And put this on top of this. I don't know if this will change it anyway. Oh, did it just split it between the two? I think it just split it between the two of them. That is pretty cool, actually. I don't quite get what it's doing, though. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing, to be honest. Ranged pumps. Let's look this up. It's kind of a weird way it's working. It makes me want to reconsider the pump, to be honest. Place the pump down, it works. Without redstone signal. If you give the pump a redstone signal, it'll stop working until you disable the redstone. By default, the pump requires 4 generator, blah, blah, blah. The size of the pump initial tank is default 32 buckets. The pump will stop if the internal tank's full. Right-click on the pump to know what it's doing. Blah, blah, blah. Start pumping liquids in a rectangular spiral shape 1 block under the pump. The default range is blah, blah, blah. It means it'll scan 64 blocks in any direction. Nearest first, the pump will replace any liquids with to stone by default. This can be turned off in the config. So it sounds like... Oh, wait, it is actually doing it right there. But it's kind of weird that it's doing a weird scan everywhere, but should I not complain, I guess? I think at this point I would just make more pumps, honestly. I guess over time it'll get faster because it'll go down, down, down. I'm guessing that's sort of the idea. So I don't think it does chunk anything. This mod does not chunk load pumps, it says. Okay. So this is when, of course, you would probably want to, if you want to chunk load. And it goes, what's the 64 blocks, right? So if you go through here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is up to you how you want to do this, but it's probably going to be something like this in size in the end. Oops. Oops. Is it right click? Oh yeah, right click. There you go. There you go. So it's going to take up a lot of chunks, to be honest, if you want to attempt to load it all. So there you go. Now you can actually change this. I guess you can change this somewhere. I mean, because you're playing. I mean, I'm playing single player myself, kind of thing. It doesn't really matter, but you can change some of the stuff. I don't even see. Oh, it doesn't let me do it. Can I toggle game mode? No, it's probably because I'm not even up on the server. Anyways, good enough for now. So it's full now. Awesome. And it has 6,600. So it's definitely working. It's slowly doing its thing. So it's set in a rectangle. I'm kind of confused why it does a lot of the other stuff, but I wonder if it's because it's one level too high, or I'm not really sure, to be honest. Oh, now it's 10 plus. Yeah, so it's definitely speeding up. So this is probably more useful in an actual lava lake in the center of it than, say, with all the terrain around. But I think it's going to be fine. Honestly, it looks really decently done. So if you really, really want, you could probably just get a couple of them and set them up and in different spots or whatever. But I like how it kind of seemed to like equally fill around, I guess. So like it'll keep the furnace going without me having to worry about it. So you can see the one in my hand already. This one is fine, and so you got everything you need right here, which is awesome. And yeah, you don't have to worry about that. So basically now at this point, really it's just have fun and do whatever you want. So I think I'm gonna look into making a drum. Something, I think we have some drum made accidentally. Oh yeah, because I don't think you need the iron drum. Sorry, I don't think the iron drum needed that as a base component. That's what I was going to try to say. So we make that. We make, I think I just did that, didn't I? We make a couple of these, and then the reinforced one. Make the gold pressure plate, and yeah, okay. So here's the iron drum. Here's the other drum. Now, the best drum, oh, there's a creative drum, I guess. That's technically better, I guess. Demon ingots, things like that. I've never touched that in the new version of the mod, so I don't know how that's all created, honestly, but something for down the road. Okay, so you have your generators, and we'll probably go something like, we'll probably do it underground. I think, yeah, like this. Probably the same as normal. I'll probably have an array of these, to be honest, so it's going to be probably crazy, but they're very cheap, so you can expand these really easily. So let's go get the pipe, or the cable in the ground first. There you go. Okay, and we'll space these out for now, but oh, wait, that won't work because that's... I just realized that'll conflict slightly. Only because we've been putting on the input like right here. So that should work for input, but input like that, yeah. Okay. It'll look a little funnier. But that's how it is for now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put our generators. Oh, that's not a generator. Today I am apparently a derp. There you go. So you got your generators. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll make 7 more. That's 10 of them in total, right? And they do 40 F a tick, so it's a little over the top, but why not, right? Kind of fun. So 7 more. So we're gonna need 1, 2 of these, and then, or I might just do 11 just because we have it. Oh yeah, this is the annoying part you're gonna have to do for the next one. There you go, and then we're gonna have to get the lava crap going here. So. Might be just easier to make more buckets too. Something like that. There you go. Okay, let's get this guy out. There you go. And it should fill pretty much instantly just because there was a buffer, remember, in the generator. So it should hold pretty good. Okay, so there you go. I think this is probably easier than me doing it, me swapping the bucket each time. Probably. There might be a better way to do this too. I'm not sure, but this is just the way I'm doing it right now. Oh, I think that's it. Yep. So I did the 1 extra, but whatever. There you go. So these can do, I think, 40 RF a tick, I think. But they can do a speed upgrade, which could probably make them even more powerful if you need to. And then I guess after that, you fill it up. So you do your ducts. Now, these ones I think will melt, actually, now I think about it. You have to have transfer rate, blah, blah, extremely hot. Oh, break if contents. Okay, so you need the fluid ducts, the higher version, I guess, of fluid ducts. So, Senilium, I guess, hardened. Contents may be any temperature. Okay, here you go. So this is the hardened version of it. And yeah, you want that basically because you'll have problems without it basically. So we'll put that there. And I think at the same time, just because I was thinking at it at the same time, I'll go and upgrade the servo basically into a bit better strength servo, I think. So we can go ahead and we might as well upgrade these anyways. Oh, well, I only had the materials for that for now. And then here we go. I don't know which one we're doing here, but should upgrade. There you go. And, oh, actually, you know what? I might need both of them depending on how we do this. Okay. Because I think I'm doing this a bit weird, so might need 2 of them. Okay. So we're going to have this come in. And as far as I know, I could be wrong, this does not work just like this. I don't think. No. So it can't automatically drop. Now, I thought there was this. Oh, no, there you go. That works. There you go. So it's automatically going into this one. So 15 buckets, 16 buckets, 17 buckets, 18 buckets, 19 buckets, 23 buckets, 20. Should be a little faster, huh? There you go. And this holds 16 buckets. And there you go. So now it's dropping down. So this will be interesting to see if it's even working properly. It should be, but we'll see here in a second. So there you go. So you can see every time when you see it do a little pulse there, there'll be a bucket worth. So not the fastest thing on earth. That's for sure. But it's working. So, yeah, 51.4. I'll just wait a second just to make sure it goes up again. And then we'll say that's good. Yeah, a little slower than it should be. Let's make it daytime. 51.4. Okay. Uh-oh. What the? I can't leave my bed. Oh no. See if this overrides it somehow. The UI will not disengage. I cannot get out of the chat screen at all. So I'm gonna go to the server and kick Kane and see if that will kick me out. Though this will lag me a bit because the in and out of the server. But that is weird. That was a really, really weird ass bug. And not a pleasant one either. And this is how long it takes me, basically, to get in and out of my game. Oh my god, I wish modded Minecraft could be more pleasant, you know, when you have a lot of mods. It's so bad. Look how long it took for that to kind of kick me out. Honestly, it should be able to kill you and cut you out of there instantly. I don't see why it needs to take so long. I mean, I guess there's something in some of the mods that slow it down. I'm not sure. You'd think it would be able to easily dump and get out of there right away. And that's another thing. Why does it dump and kick everything out of there? You kind of think maybe like you can hold on to some of that too, you know. Keep it in the memory, less burden. So now we're going back into it, so that'll take a minute. If you guys don't know, I'm playing on a server now, which has saved me in many ways. I mean, technically here it's just, you know, getting kicked out of the server and going back, where other times it was a lot worse. So I would have to like relaunch the whole thing and wait 10 minutes. Actually, it takes, I think, literally 9 minutes to do the full thing. Anyways, did this go up? 66. Okay, so we know that is working. So here we go. We put this on here, and then we turn this off, and then there you go. All of them. That's awesome. Kind of like evenly put them around. That's actually really cool. I legitimately thought this would be faster, though. I mean, this is fine. I think this is faster than it could produce anyways, just because it does 40 RF a tick, right? So I don't think we have to worry, but holy, what the? Oh, the energy cell, it might be charging. There you go. Now are these? Yeah, there you go. I was like, how the hell is it using that much power? Okay, so 40 RF a tick, you get the idea, right? I don't know if this does redstone, but you could probably do like a comparator or something like that. You can almost make it so it like doesn't use it unless it hits a certain amount. But anyway, so this should be using, from my understanding, 40 RF a tick is how much they generate. They don't really say, do they? But I'm pretty sure it's 40 RF a tick. Maybe they said in the generator. They just don't say, do they? I just thought maybe it'll say the lava itself in here. Where's the lava? Now I won't even show you. I wonder if I can just click the bucket from here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that, but as far as I know, I think it's like 40 RF a tick. Mostly because when it's draining out, it says 40 RF there, so that's kind of my guess. But there you go. So I don't know if this could keep up with all the demand. I mean, these are filling up anyways, but it should do pretty decent. If not, in the end, I mean, you're not using it all the time. But if you calculate that, let's see. Oh, this should have been really easy, actually. 440 RF a tick. So not an insane amount of power if you really, really, really put your thought to it, but enough to make it a little more enjoyable. Let's see here. I know we don't have enough power for this to last forever, but energy cube, here you go. Let's see. So we have this energy cube. What's the next one? The elite energy cube, which is the reinforced alloy, which I think I made a couple of those finally off camera. So energy, here you go. You got these guys here as well. So this should allow me to make an elite energy cube, which then that will allow me to just be a little more better. And if this is the same, oh, okay. Input, input, input. And then you got to figure out a way to output it. So that's the bottom, right? So output. Yeah, it looks like it did it right. Yeah, there you go. So this one can hold a bit more energy in it. It seemed to let me craft it and retain, like duplicate the power, oddly enough, because the other one was 1 million, right? So the next one is even more crazy. The atomic version. Basically, you take reinforced and refined obsidian. I actually have the refined obsidian, 3, 4, and I have 4 of these guys. I think I'm going to do it anyways, and if I'm reading this right, let's make sure we're doing this right, because I don't want to screw this up. You put those in, and then you put that in. Okay, so you can do this, and by the way, to make this one, it was just the enriched alloy and the diamond dust. And to make the obsidian stuff that I have, I did that off camera as well. That was easy. That was just the refined... so where is it? Pulverizer, macerator. I feel like I'm missing it here. Oh, here it is. It's just taking obsidian dust, like just normal macerating it, and then the diamond dust. I actually did this wrong, and then I thought, oh, what am I going to use it for? So I made the obsidian stuff, and then I realized, oh, I'm an idiot. This is actually what I wanted before, and I needed it for something else. And I was, I guess, really tired at the time. I had no clue what I was doing, but I was like, okay, whatever. This works. So this will work even better. You got more diamond dust there anyway, so there you go. And so yeah, why don't we upgrade this even more then? So let's go and put this over here. This will be the elite version. So we need more of those energy guys here, which we have 2 more. Awesome. And this will probably dupe this even more. So this is 3 million RF. Oh, actually, this one kept the energy, it looks like this time. I'm kind of not sure how it happened before, honestly. But anyways, there you go. And then once again, all of its input, output on the bottom. So the output should be full. Awesome. So there you go. Now this holds 16 million RF. This is actually maintaining somewhat. So that's interesting. But basically, it should give us the ability to kind of hold the fort a little bit more and make it a little nicer for that. So yeah, now I have a way to just easily send things back when I mine, make things a little easier when mining. My tool kind of sucks, honestly, at this point with what I have on it. But I probably should make an infinite. I might do that off camera, try to make what is it called? Tinkers. Oh man, don't do it through there. The Tinkers, you can do the plate that makes it indestructible, kind of. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Reinforce, I guess. There you go. So you can do this. It's just obsidian and a plate pattern. And basically that makes it so it has a 20% more durability, basically. So if you make your tool fully out of, say, paper, I believe, you can actually make it unlimited durability in a sense. Now, what you do is you set like an autonomous thing to basically have it mine. So you place the blocks, you mine it. You place the blocks, you mine it. You place the blocks, you mine it. You do this over and over and over. And eventually, your pick becomes godly because, well, basically your pick... you'll get stats and it'll level up and it'll just be as good as what we have here, except it'll never ever lose durability. So that might be something worth playing around with. But I think in the end that might be something I'll have to do off camera to play around with, at least to show you how to do it. Maybe I could repeat it with something else and give you an idea how it works. I'm thinking here. So paper, reed, sugar, sorry. Here you go. I think it's a lot different. I think it's like a bundle of paper, isn't it? I really don't know for sure. So let's see here. I'm just thinking, how does this work overall? So, oh, I scrolled and it just automatically kind of, oh, there you go, paper. So modifier, and yeah, when you do replace the modifiers, by the way, you do lose your, basically they start eating up. When you replace the material, they will eat up the modifiers. So the modifiers are more like a temporary usage. Kind of weird, but just live with it. So you got your pick and you got your binding. So you got your pick head, and there you go. You ran out of paper really fast there. And then you got your other part here. I'm liking doing the pick part more than anything these days, just because it's fun. And then I probably should have done the pick so I could have shift-clicked this a little better. There you go. Oh, no. That was the tough one, not the regular one. That makes me sad. Tool rod. There you go. Oh, sorry. There you go. Tool rod. And then the pick. There you go. And I thought something was weird when it ate so much paper. So there you go. It has 5 modifiers. And then you need the cast, right? So it's up to you if you want to eat whatever cast you have. Like the armor chest plate casts. I know I want these and I'll use them again. So I feel like that's a bad idea. So maybe it's just best to use blank casts. I wasn't planning to do this, but now I kind of want to do this with you guys. Okay, so we should have enough aluminum brass. Oh, yeah. So I think you can do it like this style. There you go. And you're going to have to do this 5 times. And one more. Okay. I know we're going over the top here, but that way we kind of do it together, at least this part, and figure it out. Okay, and then you want to put your obsidian. I have a lot of it. Went to the end and kind of knocked down those pillars, or just part of one, actually. There you go. So you get your 5 reinforced, and then you go in here. Now, this is not the best method. I mean, there might be better ways to do it, but there you go. 1. Oh, I see. It just does 1 at a time anyway. So reinforced by 20%. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Each level's at 20. Not. Oh, yeah. So there you go. So you can see 60%. 80%, and there you go, unbreakable. Basically, it means this tool can never break. I don't have any modifiers at all anymore, but if we go ahead and try this tool now, you can see that it's slow as hell, but it can't break. And there you go. Now, this will take a while for this to, of course, level up. But the second you get another modifier, you could go and do the... what do you call it? The ore excavation, right? So like when you hold the other button and you ore excavate, and you can use an autonomous miner as well, something that'll put it in there and do that. But I guess at the first 500 points, you know, it's going to make it better. Probably my first 500 probably will be speed or something just to make it go faster, but maybe not. I don't know yet. But I'll play around with that part off camera and see what I come up with. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.